Acknowledge and pay respect to the traditional owners of the land on which we meet, the Gadigal and Gurungai people of the Aurora Nation.
You might ask, what is an interactive author? Somebody who has lots of conversations and makes work from that. So I'd like to thank all the contributors to this exhibition, all the scientists, artists, sponsors, patrons, and the UTS marketing team who've made all this possible. And to Anita, of course. I'd like to give special thanks to our international exhibitors, Sao Paulo, Buenos Aires, Linchpin, the Ocean Project in Hobart. And these artist-led initiatives, like Living Data, connect us to the global conversation about our changing climate.
As a designer curator, I'm very interested in how design actually reflects sort of our behaviours, how it challenges our behaviours and how it might record our behaviours. The chalkboard, which is quite anachronistic as a technology in today's academic environment, but it's a hugely effective one in an exhibition space. We're trying to elicit conversations about these works on the walls. So this is an incredible opportunity for us to try and explore that mode of capturing conversations. This is an evolving exhibition, so all the things that get written up on the walls, some things will get rubbed off in the process, some things won't, and we're taking record of everything that gets put up, and hopefully in the publication that we're going to be working on for next year, this is all going to be recorded and going into that. It's not just about the works and what's in here, but it's also about giving people a place to think about the concepts that we're dealing with, so issues of climate change and conservation issues, and really sort of respond to that in whichever way.
As a scientist, as once a scientist, now possibly more of an interdisciplinary person, I interact with engineers and economists and political scientists and policy makers, and in some ways I feel that makes it possible to tackle some of the big problems of this planet, because most of the big problems do not fall easily into a disciplinary box. Part of the creative process comes from interacting with people with knowledge from other fields, thinking outside, trying to understand a problem not in terms of one's discipline, not in terms of having a hammer so that everything looks like a nail, but trying to think across and find the solution, think of the problem and the solution rather than the discipline.
Being a novelist, I like to always grab a theme, and here there are so many rich elements to choose from, so I thought water. In the country of my birth, in India, we have the notion of sacred confluence. So what is it that's so powerful about convergence? And what's considered sacred? And what do these stories tell us about our culture? And how are they such powerful cultural metaphors? I think that they tell us that there's no single way of seeing the world. So they tell us that there is mystery and discovery and power and wonder in the places where rivers, ideas and disciplines meet and mingle, that this is truly potent territory to explore. Respect is necessary between these disciplines for ideas to bubble up in conversations to really get going. In the words of Aristotle, thinking starts where judgment is suspended.
Yeah, Don't mind me. I have to get the curator.
This is Sebastian. Sebastian lives with us. He's one of our students who shares house with us.
Shame that truly diverging the barriers between art and scientists.